Okay, I'm live again. Let me know if you can hear me clearly, and if at any point during this broadcast I become unclear, I want you to let me know, and then I will take the necessary steps to fix the issue. So I just want to talk about this sector, talent roasting, and the difference between roasting and cyberbullying. Roasting and having talent and using your imagination, and doxing people and fucking with them because you've lost control of the situation. And this sector kind of reminds me of music, and just the music genres. And it's like an artist will be hot for a while. They'll be popping. You know what I'm saying? They'll be making money. They'll be selling albums. They'll be doing all this good shit, right? And then when new artists come in and they start to take some shine and some limelight, some of the old artists be like, yeah, that's good, go on, little homie, go make your money and all that. And some of the other ones will be just fucking hating, like, I want to be young again. I want to be popping. And they'll try and copy the new artist, and they'll try and, some of them will stay out of their way and try and avoid them. Some of them will try and take them out. There's been people that have literally been killed over bullshit. And some of them just hate behind the scenes because they're cowards. So I just want to say shout out to the new talent in the sector that have given us a breath of fresh air. The new roasters that don't really believe in dropping docs and doing all this petty bitch-made shit. Because one thing I can say about the new generation is they might do a lot of so-called bitch-made shit, like the way that their jeans are too tight or the way that they style their hair. But they don't. A lot of these young, at least in this sector, let's talk about the sector, let's stick to the sector. The younger ones in the sector are acting like they got more fucking sense than the older ones, like real shit. You got people in this sector in their 50s, 40s, you know what I'm saying, acting worse than people in their 30s and 20s. Teenagers ain't even in this shit. Even teenagers know better than this. But for real, it's like there's a lot of jealousy and hating, and it doesn't matter how much you hate or get jealous. You can't change the fact that there are new, more talented, younger, more attractive, handsome men in the sector that are going to be, they're going to be pulling in numbers. Hi, Madam Whoopass. Hi, Elm City. I'm just talking about hating ass people, and I'm just talking about how no matter what happens, like take me for example, right? I am one of the main reasons that the quote unquote sector is popping again. Yeah, regardless of who released the information, the subject matter is myself, right? It's not going to stay on me forever, okay? I should think people would get bored and move the fuck on in due course, and that's what normal people do. So the point is, sooner or later, someone else is going to come along and they'll be the topic of conversation. And I think some of these older people that are stuck on stupid, they just keep thinking that doing the same shit or doing the most foul, evil, spiteful, hateful shit is the same as roasting and having talent and imagination. Now, whether you like it or not, what Chris did tonight, that was talent, and that was not. It may be used for the good or the bad. That's your opinion, but Chris doesn't need to drop docs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making some tea. Hold on. I'm just boiling the kettle because I haven't been sleeping because I've been dealing with all this stress of this up and coming case that I'm going to be dealing with. So I'm just trying to keep my fluids up. Because obviously, I digress, but obviously, dealing with all this crap, and it's the holidays and it happened on my birthday and all that crap, it's not very nice. And despite not trying to put on a brave face, because I'm a fucking tough bitch, like I'm tough as nails, and I've put up with and dealt with a lot of shit in life and survived it and overcome it. That's why this shit can't hurt me in that sense, but still, the fact that someone's trying to hurt me and destroy my life and slander me, and the fact that they thought they had real information and that they could contact people and do stuff, that is really intent to harm and put me in danger, especially as they've mentioned one of my children's real names. But anyway, that's not the point. I wasn't here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about these hating ass people that are old, and they need to realise that once we get to a certain age, we're supposed to grow the fuck up and let the young ones do their little roasting and shit. You don't have to like take it the next step and take it to the next level by dropping docs. Like, what are you going to do next? Like, imagine if Chris was to really go and find this 21, 22-year-old grown woman and fuck her and get her pregnant and then take her to an abortion clinic. Wouldn't he be violating and degrading her the way that this person has already violated and tried to degrade me, and the way that they're hoping to also ruin my life offline, my relationship, my work arrangement, because this person knows that my husband and I work together. Like, this person knows that, and I can prove all this. So the point is, you know, yeah, I'm glad for the live shit, because, hold on, let me cover this phone, because I don't want no weird shit. Let me see what people are saying in the chat. Yeah, Elm City, I'm not giving him anything. I'm not interested. Look, let me tell you something, yeah? I meant it when I said it. You watch and see for yourself, yeah? I am not beefing with anybody in this sector, okay? Can you all hear me all right still? I'm not beefing with anyone in the sector. I don't give a fuck about beef. Do you know how much stuff I've got going on in my personal life that's more important than this shit? That's more important than someone's opinion? However, it is not nice when someone betrays your trust. You know what I mean? That's not cool, and it's not acceptable, and it's not going to be allowed. But I'm not beefing. I'm not going backwards and forwards chatting shit. Okay? I'm 38 years old. And even though I've got Asperger's, which is a form of autism, I know now that, you know what? I knew it before, but I made the decision to act on what I know. Hold on. This shit covered up because I don't want any clues about where we are now. I've moved, and the internals of this, I just don't want anyone to be able to identify me now, where I am, or any of that shit. That's all. Because I still have the envelope with Tanya Crystal's handwriting to prove that she sent me a card. So I am in fear for my safety, because I know that Lamont Christopher Haley is very spiteful and that he would like to ruin my life, and so I'm scared of what he may or may not do, and the potential and the things that I've seen him do before. Anyway, enough of that, right? So, and that's the reason I'm not mentioning this anymore online. It's gone past that point now. Anyway, so I can't. I just wanted to say that today on what's the date? On Thursday the 12th of April, 12 days after Lamont Christopher Haley used my images to threaten me, my information, and to put out revenge porn against me. Since those 12 days, it's been an emotional roller coaster. I'm not engaging in the fuckery anymore in that sense. I'm not leaving the sector. I'm still going to be here, but I'm saying I'm not engaging in this other, like this going back and forth shit. There's other content creators that are good at doing that. I appreciate every single person that has had something to say that was real, whether they agree with it or not, whether they condemn me or not, whether they judge me or not. That's their business. What they think is their business. I'm just worried about what I'm doing and what I'm thinking. Let me check these comments right quick. But yeah, so it's just funny now, see, because there's going to be a lot of outrage about Chris, and I understand why, but the thing is, you can't have it one way and not the other. You can't be saying, oh, you know, this is wrong and that's not wrong and blah, 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 because trying to degrade and humiliate somebody that you know has mental health issues, physical health issues, a mother with cancer, a child with autism, like trying to do all that because I went in somebody else's chat room. I don't care how much you want to decorate the cake or redress the situation. It's wrong, okay? I have got very good evidence. See, I put out voice notes, and I'm not putting out no more voice notes neither, people, because I need to keep them for my own evidence. And I've got a lot of stuff that has not been put out on the sector by myself. I've got all kinds of stuff that proves that there was a situation going on with me and somebody, and that somebody else bullied that person to make them use my images to threaten me and ruin my life, because I wanted to leave some kind of weird online cult that was unhealthy for me. So anyway, going back to the talent of the sector now. Yeah, I'm glad that there's new, because the reason the sector was dying is because of these whack ass old played out jokes that were boring. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you know, like I said, roasting and doxing, two different things. Talking shit and trying to destroy somebody's life, two different things. I went in somebody else's chat room and everybody that saw me there could say that all I said was, I'm not going against anyone and I won't say anything bad against anyone from WGT. And I still haven't publicly put out any screenshots of personal Facebook conversations, Instagram conversations, phone numbers, emails. I've got about 5 or 6 different Facebook accounts filled with fucking messages and shit. And I've already saved them all. Okay, I got my husband to compile a whole big fucking fat file full of evidence. So I've got that on more than one device. So even if someone were to hack me tomorrow and wipe my phone, it's too late. Okay, it's been sent to people. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I let everything take its course. What I will get out of this in the long run is going to be worth way more than some sense of satisfaction or some smugness on YouTube in front of strangers. I'll be able to make a difference in my life and my children's lives for the better. So I'll be able to take this public rape, okay, this like non-consensual sharing of my personal images. I'll be able to take that and what this person has done and be stronger from it. So they're not going to get what they want. I'm not leaving the sector. I don't care if you think it's funny that I cry. I might cry, but I ain't going to fucking break. Like, you don't know how strong I am. I was brought up by a tough old bitch. My mother will tell you that herself. She's fucking tough. And when I sat and spoke to her about it, she said, you know what? You're so stupid sometimes, but I still love you. And it's nice to know that she's still here at the moment. As long as she forgives me, like, I don't give a fuck about anyone else. Anyway, let me get off this now. Oh, hi Chris, let me say hi to some people. Okay, is the sound still good? Can you still hear me okay? Hello James Gordon, calling me Bridget, you're funny. Hi, Kimmy, yeah I am, I'm going to focus on myself and my family. I don't know how much, am I going to leave this up? Yes, Kevin, I will. I'm definitely going to leave it up, okay? Just this one, because I know that I haven't said anything wrong. Black Rampage says put him in jail for a year for every tear you shed. No, do you know what? Kimmy, you're saying not to cry, yeah, but to me it's healthy to cry. It's normal to cry. Like, I'm a human being. I'm a human being at the end of the fucking day, yeah? And, like, just because I cry, it doesn't mean I give a fuck. It just means that I've got normal. It just means I'm not a sociopath and I've got fucking feelings. I had to get my 18-year-old daughter. My daughter looks about 12 in the face, okay? And word had it that he had loads of pictures of her. I mean, he didn't have that many pictures because she didn't put any up. But she got so scared, she shut her Facebook. He knows some of the shit that my daughter's been through. Like, let him fucking release it. Because you know what? I'll tell all 7 of my children to go and fucking file for pain and suffering. Like, it can just carry on. It's cool.
the more this man drags my people into it, the more I'm just going to... I'm not going to give up or feel ashamed, because at the end of the day, you know, I did what I did behind closed doors, and I didn't put anything out there. And even after the fact, I still didn't put anything out there. And I just wanted to test him and see how low he was prepared to go. Yeah, I was acting all crazy and shit and trying to, like, fucking do whatever I was trying to do, like making all these videos talking about, oh, Tia Wells squash the beef with Mike Mills. And he was just sitting back there laughing like he's had time to enjoy people's pain and suffering and misery for years. He gets off on it and he has no remorse. He doesn't care who he manipulates. He doesn't care who he hurts, who he uses. He doesn't care who's sitting there suicidal saying she wishes she was dead. He doesn't care who's got to sit there on an aeroplane next to her 6-year-old autistic child. It was supposed to be my first family vacation for the first time in 2 years, right? And that was the main thing that really made me realise, you know what, this shit is whack. All this fucking underhand doxing, because that's not the kind of shit I do. I'm a real person. I tell people what I tell them, how I feel. And like, just because I wanted to leave and be friendly with other people, that idiot could not say that he saw any evidence of me doing anything, any form of targeted harassment the way that he's been fucking harassing me. So, fuck it. You know, but anyway, yeah, and so, if anyone else has any more questions, because I think I've made the points that I want to make. Kevin Smith. Yeah, yeah, I mean, Tonton, you know, like I said, I appreciate it, and I don't cry for long, but I'm still a woman, I'm still a female, it doesn't matter how tough I am, I still have emotions. Jeez, I mean, just like how he's gonna sit there and get pissed that someone's talking about taking his daughter to an abortion clinic. And he's going to get pissed about talking about people's kids, but he's mentioning my child's name in his fucking live stream. And the thing is, I haven't even seen the whole thing. I've only seen part of it. I would ask that anyone that can, could you please download this, because they're going to flag me. They've been flagging me all week, and they're going to keep flagging me. That's why I have to keep putting my shit on private. So if someone could download this, and you can... If you have my permission to use my image, then you can re-upload it, or I'll just save it as well. But yeah, I just want to say, like, everyone just learn from this thing, innit? You know, like, even people that, nah, Tonton, they ain't gonna see me sweat, trust me. I'll put it to you like this. He who laughs last, laughs the fucking ras clot, blood clot loudest. You see me, I say? Remember London tell you. Just remember I said that, yeah? So don't think that because I had to come here and vent. I'd rather do it here than do it in front of my child and being all erratic and acting all fucking crazy and shit. Trust me, I have learnt very well how to cope with my mental health issues. See, unlike a lot of other people that have mental health issues, number one, I'm not ashamed of it. I don't give a fuck. Never have, never will. Number two, I admit it and I understand it, and I work to try and understand what the fuck is wrong with me, why I act in certain ways. And every time I have a little blip or a little fuck up, the people that are around me that love me, they catch me and they fucking help pick me back up again. That's why I'm so fucking strong. I'm strong because I surround myself with real niggas and a strong team. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that's in my fucking life. I ain't talking about no internet shit neither. I'm talking about people I live with, sleep with, eat with, and talk with, like, on a level. People that I do business transactions with. People that I just socialize with outside of YouTube. Then people are the ones that I like. One hand washes the other. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that oh, she was crying. Nah, bitch, don't even. And to all you jealous bitches in the sector, listen, you don't even need to be jealous, because you see us, yeah? Our bodies are just a carcass to carry us through this life, yeah? Some of our bodies are dysfunctional and fucked up. Some of us are ugly, some of us look good, which is subjective anyway. So there's all different things here. So, you know, if you're going to try and tear me down because, you know, you're going to try and shame me, just remember you sat there and watched my shit. You're still watching it. You're still passing it around. So it's important to you. My pom-pom and my big fat juicy backside and my 2 tits are fucking important to you motherfuckers. I ain't got none of you's pictures apart from one guy from the sector. He knows who he is. He knows. I ain't talking about you, Kevin Smith. I'm talking about somebody else that knows, that he sent me pictures and videos and stuff of him. So that's the only person whose footage and shit I have and that I'm interested in having. I'm not interested in none of you motherfuckers. I don't care about your names. I don't care about, you know, who you date, whether your husband's whatever colour your partner. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I just come on here, I watch shit and I get the fuck on. Did I slip up? Yeah. Did I take an L? Some may consider it an L, some may not. Am I still here? Yep. Am I going nowhere? Nope. Am I down with Chris and CJ and Joy and all these other motherfuckers trying to take down that whack-ass Waterhead Gump crew bunch of motherfuckers? Hell yeah. And we're going to do it online and behind the scenes. There's different ways to deal with things, but I ain't going to be on no roast shit. I ain't going to be on no docs dropping bullshit. I could have been on that shit myself, because like I said, I managed to find some information on one of my ex kind of guy or whatever. He was seeing some big head, small titty bitch. He knows who I'm talking about anyway. First name begins with T and the surname begins with M for mother. And yeah, I found out some information on her and all I had was her picture and her first name. So like I said, you see, the thing is, the Waterhead, the main leader of the Waterheads, he doesn't realise, like, he thinks he's got, like, he's the only one that knows people that can... You didn't hear what Madam Whopper said? She's got family that work in government and all kinds of shit in Barbados. Like, there's people in offices with databases, access to databases that can do a lot, but they're smart enough to know that it's not worth it. So, yeah, keep thinking you've got one over on somebody. And one thing I really want to make clear, right? Notice how he was so shocked. That fat, that ugly, I'm going to roast a little bit, okay? Because I ain't saying no names, but you know who I'm talking about. That guy with the massive head and the tiny little eyes, yeah? He got excited once because I told him that he had his lips were the shape of a heart. He got excited. He was like, oh yeah, you like my heart-shaped lips, huh? Like, this bitch got mad. He got hyped. I used to avoid Skype. I used to block people. I used to lie about having certain things and have to tell people, like, don't tell the guy that I'm on this. Don't tell them I'm on Snapchat, because I didn't want this person. This person will try and pressure people into sending pictures and doing all that, you know. And, yeah, so basically, I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, the person, I mean, I just used to sit back and think, like, wow, like, are we really sitting here doing this shit? Are we really setting a time and a day to sit and flag people? Are we really setting times and strategies to sit and fucking, like, try and take people's channels down? I remember, hey, check this out, Big Dick Kevin Smith, these guys, they were flagging your shit down and your videos were going down, but they didn't take your channel down, and they were confused by that. Can you explain to us how you managed to do that, or why they didn't actually take... Could you explain why... Kevin, explain why you didn't lose your channel, because we were flagging the fuck out of you. And I'll admit it, because I'm admitting to everything, it's all coming out. I did actually help on that occasion, so, because sometimes I would tell the Waterhead that I'm flagging when I really wasn't. I was out, I was doing stuff, you know, I was whatever. And other times, and you know, yeah, I'm not going to say what I was about to say, because then it might lead into me saying something else, and I don't want to fuck up my future plans and things. So yeah, I'm moving in silence with that. But let me see if Kevin answered. Kevin Smith, tell me if you remember that you'd lost a few videos off one of your channels, but they didn't take your channel down. How come? I don't understand that. It was around the same time that I was making videos towards TOLs and saying very disparaging and spiteful things because Monty wanted to scare her away from Mike Mill's platform. Oops. Never mind, I said it now. Fuck it. I think people know who I'm talking about. Tonton, you're going to get my shit flagged. Tonton's out here putting out info. How the hell... Tonton, please can you remove that comment? You're funny. Wait, let me screenshot it though right quick, because I will need that. I'd forgotten to keep a note of that earlier, actually. Thank you, Tonton. I have that now. I've screenshotted it, I promise you. It's okay. Can you remove it though? Because I can't. I'm still getting used to using this thing, and I'm not used to using it yet, and I don't want to accidentally like press the wrong thing. Thank you, Tonton. Yeah, please remove Lamont Haley's address from here. I'm asking you to remove it because I don't want it to be in public, because I wouldn't want to put somebody's life at risk, because I know that he has a child in his house and that he puts his child on the camera, and we've seen what she looks like very recently. So she's easily identifiable for all these people. Like, I just want to put this out there as well, because I don't want to be accused of this. If anything happens to this person, it's nothing to do with me. I do not endorse anyone to violently attack this person. So to all the black guys that find me attractive, that keep hitting me up, that keep offering to pick me up from the airport and drive me around and take me to my legal appointments and stuff. I have family near Philadelphia. New York isn't that far. I will be okay with having assistance getting around, and I do not want any of you to lay hands on someone. You can't sue someone that's dead, so you'd actually be doing me a disservice. So as much as I understand your anger and your passion, and I appreciate the support, I really do, and this goes out to the people behind the scenes as well. There's been so many emails and messages through other people and donations, and like, it ain't even, look, fuck all that shit. I ain't even putting the thing in the link no more, because it's not even about that. I proved my point with that. And I'm going to keep screenshots of the donations in case the water. No, you know what? I'm not going to do anything. I don't care. I need to get out of that mindset. I'm not with them comps anymore. But basically, yeah, I don't want anyone to hurt. Yes, Snake Loke. Hi, Snake Loke. Thank you for your assistance as well. Yes, Snake Loke. Lamont Christopher Haley did actually show wads of cash on YouTube videos, knowing that he has a small child. Yeah. But you know what? I'm not here to talk about what other people do or their parenting. You know, I'm talking about mine. So, and that whole crew know that I used to blur my child's face out on my Instagram, because I didn't want people to be able to identify my child like that. So if it all gets out, then I'll know why. Who's Tasha Watson? Kevin Smith. Oh, my bad. Why am I asking who that is? I know who that is. Yeah, if anyone else has any more questions or anything to say that you want me to read out, go ahead, because for now I haven't got anything necessarily that I want to say. I have 100 pictures of her. Hey, Snake Loke is on his job, yo. Oh, Snake Loke, I just want to make it clear, now that I know you are definitely here, it's the 12th of April over here now. I know it may still be the 11th over there. Yeah, they tried to find you, but they're not sure if it's you, that Teresa Johnson name that they found. And they and I were saying, that I should say most of the bullshit in the sector, because I'm in a different country, so it'll be harder for them to get into trouble for it. But I'm actually willing to throw my own ass under the bus if I have to. Like, if I'm not seeing any solutions for everybody here, if I'm not seeing that certain people are going to apologise, close their YouTube accounts and stop fucking with people, and prove it by making a public token of apology and removal of all videos that they've ever made against anybody else, if I don't see that, and some behind the scenes apologies and reparations to those who they should be paid to, if I don't see that, then yeah, I mean, I'm going to do what I need to do. So Snake Loke, I just want to let you know, like, there was supposed to be confirmation. There was a lot of IP addresses running through that address, and even at that, they were saying that even if it was you, that it could be that it is your sister's house or your grandmother's house, and they were freaking out saying, if this leads back, what if it's like somebody that could find out and then we could be in trouble. So they do get scared of being caught. They just think they could get away with it. That's what it is. And they would ask me all the time, because I'm very good at... Hold on 1 second. I need to go and get something. Okay, yeah, because they are very good at... One second. Like, the thing is, the waterhead, I've told him so many times, fix your privacy settings. But like everybody kept telling me, and I didn't believe you, and I'm sorry to everybody that I didn't listen to. But he is actually, and when I say the word retarded, I'm not saying it as an insult or to try and actually be funny. I think that there is actually some mental issue going on there. But like I said, unlike a lot of people, see, some people with mental health issues can't admit that they have a problem. And if you can't admit you have a problem, you can't get help. You need to be honest with yourself and the people that are around you that care about you. You can't just say, oh, well, I've got mental problems, so that's why I do this and that. What are you doing about your mental problems? It's like having diabetes, not taking your fucking insulin, not eating the right foods, and then saying, oh, look, I've had a diabetic attack. What the fuck do you expect? If you've got high blood pressure, but you keep getting stressed out and you don't take your Ras Clot heart medication, what the fuck do you expect? You see what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, it ain't my fault that I've got issues. I was born with Asperger's. It's a gift and a curse. But at the same time, shit, I've got to take some responsibility. I've got to make the effort. And the thing is, this person knows what's right from wrong. And that will be able to be proved with the relevant people where it counts. There's no remorse whatsoever, right? There's no regard for the safety of my family or my children. There's been no regard for the safety of the families or children of other people. And I'm actually scared because this is getting into some fucked up territories now. This is a little maniacal maniac that is a complete control freak that has no control in his life. Right? So the only place he can try and control someone is online, and even at that, it's in a tiny little sector, and all the people that follow behind this man either have some sort of mental health issue, retardation, or they're depressed or very lonely, and they've got a lot of shit going on in their lives. And that's what it is. But my life has improved a lot since 2013 when I first joined. And I didn't even want to fucking join. I didn't even know what the fuck that thing was. That we get trifling, yeah? I didn't know what we get trifling was about. I was just put in a group, and I was familiar with a lot of Facebook groups. So I didn't know that the whole aim of the group was to sit there and fuck with people. It was just like everyone was all like, hi, oh, welcome to the group. It's good to have you on board. You should call in. You should call in the show. You're really funny. You know, you're really funny. You should. It started like that, and it started all very nicely. And I didn't see a lot of the evil, underhand, despicable, just asinine things that were being done to people. And then by the time I realised, it was like, oh shit, I'm in here now, I'm in it. So I started to do things I felt that I had to do things to prove that I was down. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, anyway, the rest is history, and the rest will come up in future. It definitely will. But how long have I been on this bitch? Okay, just over half an hour. I ain't trying to stay here for too long. So I'll do some questions now. I've been ignoring the chat. Sorry, I was just rambling. What else are you guys saying? Snake Cloak says, my IP address doesn't lead to my place. It leads to somewhere else. Yeah, they know. Snake Cloak, trust me. They've been trying for the longest. Then they were talking about getting a private eye, but a private eye wouldn't be able to... I very much doubt it with the things that you've been doing. I won't say too much, but yeah. And just to make it publicly known, Snake Cloak, please feel free to download this. I'm in fear for my safety because Lamont Christopher Haley's girlfriend stroke ex-girlfriend, whenever he decides he wants her around, she had my prior address. And I don't want that to get out there, because even though I'm not going to talk too much about it, I'm safe. I put it to I am safe, but I'm just being careful. And I have her handwriting on an envelope with my prior address. So she could pass it on to the Waterhead, and the Waterhead could use it. See, I never gave that motherfucker. I was supposed to send some stuff for his daughter. And my husband was like, don't send no stuff for that fucker's daughter. Like, I don't really like that guy. And he'd been asking me to leave for a minute. He don't mind me staying in the sector, though. As long as I do not associate with any member of the Waterhead crew, he's cool. As all these guys know, because they've seen me sitting there talking. in front of them with him, or is it vice versa? I don't know. This tea is good, yo. Anyway, I'm the last person they want to find. Yep, I would agree. Snake Loke, they've guessed that you were Beasley, they've guessed that you were Michaela, they've guessed that you were that WH guy, that WH Financial, whatever his name is. They've guessed loads. They've been wondering for a long time who you are, and it eats away at them, it pisses them off. It drives him fucking nuts, because you're one person he can't control, you're one person he can't shut up or scare. And you're getting more and more support in your quest to stop this very dangerous individual, this predator, this pervert, this narcissist, this sociopathic, lack of empathy having ass, squinty-eyed, big head, funny dick looking ass person. Like, for real. They can play this shit in a courtroom. I was never interested in the man. Never found him attractive. Never flirted with him. Saying that someone's lips are the shape of a heart is not the same as talking. You heard me flirt, bitch. You know I never wanted you, okay? And you can run out here and try and act like you don't. People heard what you said on your hangout about how, oh, that body's right and all that shit, calling me tongue ring, bitch. This tongue ring ain't for you, okay? That's why you're pissed off. I've got to say this. Let me tell you something about these people and control and bullies, right? If any of you got to hear some of the conversations that were leaked, with him talking to TDIAH, right? Basically, he sounded so disappointed and shocked. When he heard TDIAH explain that I actually was saying, I'm not going to go against any member of the Wood Grain team. I'm not going to mention Kwesi Watson. I'm not going to mention Tanya. I'm not going to mention anybody, yeah? He sounded shocked, and then he sounded disappointed that I was still here. Like, he really thought I was just going to fucking get scared and run away. Are you fucking stupid? You know about some of the shit I've been through, bitch. You should know me better than that. I'm fucking tougher than that. You can be tough and soft at the same time. You can have the ability to do both, especially women. That's why we are so freaking amazing, because we can do both, and we've needed to be that way. Yeah, no one else gives a fuck about you, Snake Loke, because you've never really done anything to any of us. You've never really contacted any of our people. You said, oh, you could do it, but you've never done anything like that. And I've never done it either. And I have very good reason not to contact anybody's family or send any messages to anybody. Only an idiot would do that. Only a dummy would put their face on camera, yeah? That's why you tried to run me out. Because you know what I know. Only a dumbass would put their fat fucking head. It's not even like you can pretend you were somebody else. You're the only fucker that looks like you on the whole planet. Apart from that other one grown fucker that's about to get fucked by that foul-mouthed fucker named Chris, yeah? So the point is, homie, is you put your face, okay, on the camera talking shit. You can't change that. There's nothing you can do to erase that. It's too late. And no amount of bullying me. The more you bully me, the more I'm going to stick around. And I might not make videos, I might not feel like it, but I am not going anywhere. You better hope that someone kills me soon. You better hope that I get sick and die or some shit. That's the only time that this will stop. I want my public apology and so on, or it's the other, and that's it. This shit is rather pointless, says Black Naris. Nah, it's not pointless. There's a very good point to this. You'll find out in due course. I don't need to explain. Snake Loke is funny. Yeah, he is. Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith. Are you hurt? Cliff said he won't assist you. Kevin Smith doesn't need to be hurt. I'm here to comfort Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith knows I got his back and his front. Snake Loke says, you ever seen him say that? Tonton Makut. I need to keep up more. What else are people saying? Now, you use a lot of, I'm from South Central LA, not Long Beach. I don't know where they got that from. Yeah. I know where they got it from, but Let's see what else. Anyway, yeah, I've said some things. So Kevin Smith sends you some British nights. It's better than that, Black Naris. You wait though. I'm going to end the live stream by saying that jurisdiction is a beautiful thing. Having time to do something in your own time, not being rushed, not being compelled to rush and do something quickly, being able to take your time knowing you've got a whole 5 years to file paperwork. That's good to know. You can travel whenever you need to travel, however you want to, whatever day, week, month you need to, and you've got a whole 5 years to do it. That's good. Don't worry, Brandon, I'm not leaving the sector. I just had to say a few things. But yeah, 40 minutes and something. I've been on here long enough. If any of you need to contact me, you could email someone that knows someone I know, and they'll holler. Just send the word through the grapevine, and shout out to the person that drop what link to this. Nah, I'm coming off here now. I'm gonna go lay down, but Tonton's funny, man. Alright guys, well look, it is now whatever in the morning, and shout out to my husband. He's probably gonna watch this and laugh his head off. Yes, I feel like cooking. That's funny. Alright guys, good night. LJ is playing recordings. Oh, okay, well tell him I'm going to come over there, and while I'm laying in bed chilling, waiting to drift off, I'll be listening, and I might pass commentary. I may confirm some facts. I may deny some falsehoods, you know what I'm saying? But I'll see you guys in the chat. Shout out to everybody. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh my God, it's doing it again.